Welcome to the Ancient Alternative View. If you like the video, please like and subscribe. Thank you. Good day to all watching the Ancient Alternative View, the place where everyone's opinion matters. Remember, the truth has been hidden and covered for many years, so all theories to our ancient past are on the table. I look forward to hearing your views. Please like, comment and subscribe below. Thank you. Is it possible the Egyptians weren't the first to build the pyramids? This is a question that we've all posed for a very long time. An ancient civilization in America, more precisely Peru, built stunning pyramids, maybe up to 1,000 years before the ancient Egyptians. This ancient culture is considered as the oldest developed civilization in America, and it predates by maybe 2,000 years other advanced cultures in America, like the Olmec, for example, in Mexico. Over 6,000 years ago, an ancient civilization in Peru created incredible pyramids equally stunning when compared to the pyramids erected by the ancient Egyptians. The pyramids of Peru are believed to predate the pyramids at Giza by maybe up to 1,000 years, mainstream researchers have suggested. Caral is an archaeological site where we find the remains of the main city of the ancient civilization of Caral. Located in the valley of Supe, 182 kilometers north of Lima, 23 kilometers from the coast and 350 meters above sea level, this ancient civilization existed in the region more than 6,500 years ago and is considered the oldest city in America. So far, nowhere in America have archaeologists discovered the remains of a city with temples, monuments and pyramids with such vast diversity. The ancient city of Caral has been declared a World Heritage Site by UNESCO. The ancient civilization of Caral is contemporary with other ancient civilizations such as those of Egypt, India, Sumeria and China. But unlike them, which participated at least partially with the external world, Caral has developed in complete isolation. In America, it is the oldest of the pre-Hispanic civilizations, surpassing by at least 2,000 years the Olmec civilization, another important civilization located in Mesoamerica. The age of the civilization of Caral was confirmed through 146 radiocarbon dating tests performed by laboratories all across the United States. According to these, Caral is approximately 6,500 years old, meaning that it was developed maybe 2,000 years earlier than any other major culture in America. The pyramids of Caral are another reason why this culture is more than extraordinary. We find pyramids of various sizes at Caral. There are 7 large pyramids in Caral surrounded by several smaller ones, adding up to 32 structures in total. Its builders organised the city in 2 sectors, one to the north and one to the south. An old dry causeway divides both sides. In the upper sector, there are 6 main pyramids surrounding an empty space. In the lower sector, the pyramid of the amphitheatre and several minor buildings aligned with it stand out. Each of the pyramids of Caral serve different functions, each fulfilling a different role in the social and religious order of its inhabitants. The pyramids of Caral, the main pyramid or Pyramid de Maya, is 153.52 meters in length, 109.42 meters wide and has a height of 28 meters. It consists of a step pyramid and a circular square attached to its facade. A long staircase 9 meters wide ascends 28 meters in height. The so-called Pyramid de la Cantera has 78 meters in length, a width of 56 meters and a height of 13.4 meters. The lower pyramid, or Pyramid de Menor, has a length of 45.8 meters and a width of 37 meters and a height of 7.5 meters. Caral also featured the so-called Pyramid de Galeria, which is 110 meters in length. It has a width of 80 meters and a height of 17 meters. The Pyramid Huanaca has a length and a width of 55 meters and a height of 12 meters. The Amphitheatre Pyramid of Caral is the largest one with a length of 155 meters. It is 81 meters wide and has a height of 11 meters. The smallest of the pyramids at Caral is the Pyramid of the Circular Altar, which is 42.6 meters in length It has a width of 28 metres and a height of only 4 metres. In addition to that fact, Corral is one of the oldest ancient civilizations in America and features some of the oldest pyramids on Earth. Their culture is equally stunning because of their technological development. Corral was one of the most advanced ancient cultures on this earth, without a doubt. As for energy exploitation, fluid mechanics, Corral took advantage of the wind. Really? Now known as the Venturi effect, by channeling it through underground ducts in order to achieve high temperatures using fire. As for pharmacology, Corral inhabitants use willow containing the active chemical ingredient aspirin to relieve people of headaches. Another highlight is the civil engineering here, which continues to amaze scientists and researchers alike all over the world, and have been using seismic resistance technology to the over 6,000-year-old constructions. One of the most important things worth mentioning about Corral is there was no weapons, no mutilated bodies, no signs of warfare at all. This, according to scholars, points to the fact that Corral was a very diplomatic and highly advanced and developed culture. Hello everyone. If we go on to Wikipedia, scroll down the page, some very interesting things on Corral here. What I'd like to bring your attention to is the date of 2627 BCE is based on carbon dating on reed and woven carrying bags that were found in situ. These bags were used to carry the stones that were used for the construction of the temples. The material is an excellent candidate for high precision dating. Of course, for this to happen, it would have already been there, wouldn't it? And the site would have already have been built. The site may even date earlier. The samples from the oldest parts of the excavation have yet to be dated. This is why I've put the site back to 6,000 years. Of course, that's quite conservative. It could be a lot more. However, the 19 other sites in the area posted at Corral allow for a positive total population of 20,000. So within a sentence, we've grown almost 18,000 people. All of these sites share similarities with Corral. They had small platforms or stone circles. Shady believes that Corral was the focus of this civilization, which itself was an even vaster complex, trading with coastal communities. I wonder how far people had travelled to do their sort of trading with Corral. That's something. As far as the Amazon, I mean, that's crazy. We've now realised that the Mayan were 20 million strong underneath there. Wonder how close these civilizations actually were. We'll come on to that in a moment. So if we have a look at the coast that we're talking about on coastal travel towards Corral, then it's not really too far away from the technical masterpiece that is Puma Punku. I wonder whether these civilizations may have been a little bit closer than what the mainstream are talking about. This fascinates me because Puma Punku is a very technical, very high up masterpiece of rock, let's say geopolymer. Now maybe they needed a base because we haven't really found anywhere that they lived. I know it was destroyed, but I wonder whether they came from here, from the Corral. Maybe with some more research we shall see. On today's episode, we've talked about the ancient site of Corral. Now, the obvious question is this site older than the Giza Plateau? The Giza Pyramids, is it older? That's what the mainstream scientists are leading us to believe. Well, personally, I'd love to hear your ancient alternative view on whether the ancient site of Corral is older than the Giza Plateau. I'd love to hear your views on the technological power that was used within these pyramids. We've heard about airflow systems and health mechanisms. These are all things that have been discussed in research with the Giza Plateau also. But if this was a site that had no civilization around it, no war as we've talked about, nothing found here that says that there was a civilization that had loads of people around it, but yet we're learning that the Amazon now with the Mayan had 20 million people that was nearby and doing trade, as our good friend Wikipedia, our trusty friend, has told us. Let's have a little think about whether the Giza Plateau maybe was the final product of all these places trying out different pyramidal functions. But then that would make the Giza Plateau slightly newer, whereas the Giza Plateau and the Great Pyramid seem far more ancient than this site to me, just in the techniques that we used, in the size of the blocks and the transportation over 600 or 700 kilometers, maybe 1,000 kilometers of such hard rocks. Just doesn't seem the same here to me. But I would love to see and hear your ancient alternative view on the ancient city of Corral. Thanks very much indeed for watching. Remember, there's always an ancient alternative view. Thank you for watching.